Hey everyone, it is High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, we are going to be discussing the Extreme Z Awakening for Vegito Blue. Now, this is going to be a fun little speculation video due to the fact that on Global, we are voting for who's going to get the next Extreme Z Global first Extreme Z Awakening. Is it going to be Rose or is it going to be Vegito Blue? But with the numbers as it is right now, by a landslide, Vegito Blue is on top of the vote and will probably get voted in. We don't know when this unit's going to drop, but we have some information of his stats, and we're going to go ahead and discuss that and do the rest as speculation and have some fun with it. So with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Still on that road to 50,000, so if you can sub or share, that'd be fantastic. And always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. Now, we know some information, like for example the HP attack and defensive numbers on here. And how do we know that? Because I think it was Hydro Plays and D Free who actually did a discussion on this. I remember kind of watching a little bit of that, but I'm actually using a great post. It's called Maths Behind EZA Stat Increase by user name not found, or name dash not underscore found. I'll post that link in the description below so you guys can check that out and do your calculations yourself. But it's pretty easy to do the calculation here. It is basically the base number, the difference between the base number and the TUR increase, and you're going to take that number and multiply it by 0.4839, so 48.39%, and then add that to the maximum potential is what we actually showing right here. So when you actually look at these numbers are fantastic when he EZAs. It's going to be 18,000 for HP, which is great. 19,136 for attack. We'll talk about where that falls in the pantheon of attack stats, but that is very, very good. Anytime you see like 18,000 or above, it's really good. And then defense, 10,194. So where does that fall in the whole pantheon of numbers? Well, if you look at TURs, and I'm actually showing you the units on JP, right? So these are the units on JP, showing you the highest attack stats on using the TURs. Now, Gogeta, Strength Broly, and Beerus, the EZAs for those three are actually the top 3 attack stats. Over here it doesn't calculate that. This DBZ Space, it doesn't show the increase on the EZAs. So those 3 units actually have higher than a 19,136. So yeah, those are fantastic units that are EZA'd. Of course, Gogeta being like over 20,000. So Vegito Blue will actually be into the number 4 spot when it comes to TR, even with EZAs, which is still no small feat, right? It's very, very good as 19,136. Now, where does that fall in the pantheon of LRs? Like I mentioned before, if you add Beerus, Tech Beerus, Strength Broly, and then Strength Gogeta, those are like 20,000 and 19,000 on there. He'll fall into Vegito Blue will fall into 10, 20, 30, into the 40 something range of attack stats, and that's still really good. It's in the LR range, right? So as long as it's in LR range, that is very, very good. So top 4 in the TUR, and then the top 40 or top 45, top 50 in the LRs, because we have so many LRs now, right? We just keeps on coming out with more and more LRs. So that's that's the overall attack stat on there. And then the defense, it's pretty solid. 10,000 is always good. Of course, if you're looking for like LR defense, that's more like the 13,000 range. Excuse me, I still can't get rid of this cough. So yeah, 18,000, 19,1, 10,1, very, very amazing attack, HP attack and defensive stats. So we know that for sure. So that is going to be final. And now let's look at some speculations and where I think they might go with EZAs. Now, recently they were not really making these EZAs like tremendously OP, like your Int Janembas. I really love Beerus, and even Gogeta, right? So maybe they do something like this. This is the Azure Omnipotent Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito. So the max level, of course, is going to go from 120 to 140. The max attack level is from 10 to 15. So what I'm thinking, they'll probably keep it simple. It's going to go from super class key plus 3 HP attack and defense 50% to 100%. Maybe they go 120 but I think they'll just keep it at 100%. Maybe they increase to Ki plus 4, so it could be Ki plus 4, 100%, something like that. That could be really nice. The super attack is going to be the final Kamehameha Extreme. Causes immense damage to the enemy. Now, I've said this multiple times, and when I talk about EZAs, is that the immense EZA at SA 15 has a higher SA boost than a Mega Colossal LR SA 20. All right, so the highest SA multiplier in the game is an Extreme Z Awaken immense damage at SA 15. That is the highest that we have currently right now. So that is very, very good. And then I just added raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. I was thinking about attack and defense, but I don't know if they're going to go that route. Or even give them the Kaioken mechanic. They'll be broken if they give them the Kaioken mechanic, but I don't think they're doing that now with these EZA units, because these EZA units are very good in itself, and I don't think they're going to make it better than summonable units or even the free-to-play LR that this unit has. So we'll see. If they do a infinite stack on here, attack and defense, it's going to be OP and will be one of the best units in the game, period, if they do that. But I just did a double stack on here, raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. I think it would be more realistic if that was going to happen. So the passive skill is going to be attack and defense plus 10%, which each attack performed up to 70%. I was thinking about putting 100, but if I put it 100 on here, it's going to be the highest percentage attack boost that any EZA has, and I don't think that they're going to do that. I think 70% is reasonable. 80% is what Beerus has, and he hits extremely hard, right? So if you're doing attack and defense up to 70% for this unit here, but then also gives them a guarantee, so it used to be great chance 70%. In this case scenario, it's going to be a guaranteed 2 additional attacks. So that's why I kind of dropped the from 100% to 70% down here, and additional 2 attacks with a medium chance to become a super attack, which is a 25% chance, from a 10% to 25%. So it's a decent amount of chance to go ahead and get a super attack out of it. And doing another super attack would be just tremendous damage. So damage received from normal attacks, I went from 30 to 40. I don't think they'll go like 50 or anything higher. 40% damage mitigation is basically a Whis minus being able to tank it against super attacks. Right? So super attacks, you would have the ability to have that 70% defense plus your SA defensive boost that, if you can do additional super attacks, that is going to even stack even more. So this is defense by 30% for 6 turns, but you can continuously stack that for, that period of time. So, and then this unit here, before he took it away on the LR Super Saiyan or LR Vegito Blue, is counters with tremendous power. So this will keep that there, and I think he'll do absolutely great damage there. So he's going to attack in 2 different ways, additional attacks and counters. I think that's pretty OP as it is, and I think keeping it at 70% or not that high is if you look at Super Vegito, that's not that high either, and he does incredible damage. So the great thing about this unit is, of course, its link skills, right? Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Power Bestowed by God, Fuse Fighter, Over in a Flash, and Fierce Battle. Yeah, it has those key links, it has that Super Saiyan, has that Power Bestowed by God. So very, very good link skills on there. And the categories currently are Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Time Travelers, and Kamehameha. So yeah, actually looking at this right now, I think if they did anything like this, I wouldn't say you would argue it would be one of the best TURs in the game. Just by looking at it, I think a lot of people might say that 70% is, might not be as great. But man, at a 19,000 attack stat and having 2 additional attacks with that 25% to super attack, if you're able to do 2 super attacks, you're going to do tremendous amounts of damage. You're going to be hitting harder than Tech Vegito Blue in the early stages. Now, of course, Tech Vegito Blue, he has the ability to stack forever, so he'll sooner or later be above Vegito Blue here, the EZA one, at a certain period of time. So, yeah, I don't know if they'll give him a stacking ability. Versus a summonable unit. Well, this is a summonable unit as well, so I can't say that. So, but this is an older summonable unit than a newer one on there. But yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think it could this is pretty reasonable for it to happen. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys think that these numbers are too big or too small. I think some of you guys I've seen already, it's just like crazy OP increase in EZA. Don't get your hopes up, right? They've been kind of, pulling on the reins a little bit on these Extreme Z Awakenings of recent. So anyway, with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And if you're an OG, thank you for your continued support, and hit that notification button to stay up to date with the latest videos. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.